Why is brand building important?
You want to know what it will take for this business to break even.
Need plus action equals value.
You sure? Understand the market that you are operating in.
How do you make sure that you are successful?
And what happens should you preach?
What one thing could we improve?
Start with why.
Come.
Come.
Journey with us.
Welcome to Windhoek's Business Banking Masterclass, where business makes sense. We are all good at many things, but everyone has that one thing they love doing. I love marketing. It has the power to solve business problems with unique solutions while establishing meaningful connections with a brand and its customers. Hi, I'm Otilie Sabatha and I head up the brand and marketing department for Windhoek. Today, I want to speak about things that will help you boost your brand in the market and hopefully spark alternative ways to market your business. In today's economy, where attention is the new currency, a small business owner like yourself has endless strategies you can devise to captivate your audience and build a sustainable brand. A brand is more than just your logo or the company name. It's how people feel when they think about your business. It's your story, your personality, it's the promise you make to your customers. A brand is what differentiates you from your competitors. Why is brand building important? Because people don't just buy products, they buy trust, connection, and experience. A strong brand builds on customer loyalty, helps people remember and recommend you. Brand building turns your business into something people believe in, and part of the ingredients of moving a small business to even a bigger business over time is brand building. When you think of launching your business into the new market, there are some things that you need to consider. Find your brand's why. Why do you exist beyond just making money? Many business owners have the answer to this question, but they struggle to tell their story effectively. Like purpose, when you can articulate your story clearly, the entire game changes. No two people are the same and no two businesses has the same story. Like we mentioned, you're not just selling a product or a service, you're offering a solution and a need. If you don't connect with your audience on an emotional level, they won't remember you when it matters because someone else is telling their story better. So if you're trying to penetrate a specific industry, set yourself apart from the onset, think about your positioning strategy and dig deeper. As a business owner, you need to have your story written down, and everyone that comes into contact with your business needs to know about your story, because that small but powerful piece of information can differentiate you from your competitors and get you the deal because someone on the other side resonated with your story or your vision. Creating an authentic visual identity. Make it simple but meaningful. Your logo is your story coming to life. Invest in a professional graphic design service to create your visual identity for your business because it is the constant thing that your customers will engage with. Your logo is the face of your business, whether it's on print or digital. For example, think of your favorite brand. I'm sure the first thing that you can recognize is their logo anyway. Remember, first impressions count. A style guide, how your visual identity is applied. The bigger your business gets, the more people will work with you and with your brand. The style guide is a simple document that outlines how your business logo should be applied and placed, the colors, the font, the graphics, photography, and the works. This document is the blueprint that helps you keep your brand consistent and build your business as you grow bigger. Packaging. Less is more. Look at your packaging. It is the extension of your brand's personality, not just a container. Try to localize your package so that it resonates with your target audience. And don't be afraid to inject some local flavor into your designs. Build a brand and not a business. I'm a big advocate for brand resonance. If you can get customers to have a deep connection with your brand, you have arrived. What customers feel about your brand, which is your business, can help you determine whether they will come back time and time and again, and even better if they can advocate on your behalf to potential customers. If you want to build lasting relationships, the first things you need to think about and realize is it's not about a one-time sale, it's about creating lasting brand value. Investing in brand resonance is like planting a tree. It takes time, but when it grows, it provides shade and fruit for many years to come. Focus on building long-term relationships and not short-term wins. Let's talk about marketing, brand visibility, and the use of channels. Marketing is about experimenting and finding the right formula that reaches your target audience without breaking the bank. It's not about big budgets, it's about finding the right connections that work for you over time. If you can get the branding right, people will resonate. Don't try to sell to everyone. Pick a selected group of people that has the same interest as you or has a challenge that you can solve and speak to them. If you can get a small group of people to believe, they will tell the world about you. Talk about the outcome and not the product. The conversation about your business comes last, and it should only take up 10% of the entire conversation. Here is an example. Rather than saying, I have a business and I sell amazing hair products with natural ingredients that has growth benefits, a better sales and marketing conversation is that in the past 6 months, I have helped 30 women restore their confidence with longer and healthier hair. The average growth collectively of these women was 35 inches in just 4 months. Always make it about the audience. Talk about the impact and the value you add to people's lives more, and people will want to know what is it that you offer. A proof point helps establish trust and demand in your product or service. Leverage the power of digital platforms. Social media platforms effectively amplifies your community reach at a low cost. If I'm a mechanic in Katutura, my immediate community may know about me, but if I harness the power of social media, I can attract more customers from other locations and even other towns. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and now TikTok is everything in today's market. But before you start posting about your business, think about who uses these platforms and why. Try to curate your business content in such a way that it seamlessly integrates with what users seek to find when looking at and browsing through the specific platforms. Here is a tip. Let your product placement be part of the ongoing conversation and flow in instead of being disruptive to the user experience on various social media platforms. Another tip, be consistent in your messaging. Whether it's your social media, website, packaging, your message always needs to feel the same. When communicating to your target audience, keep the messaging consistent and clear. People's attention spans are short and you want to capture it fast. Use of influencers. People trust people and not brands. So leverage on local personalities who share your brand values. Because you know the solution that you want to offer and who you want to offer it to, use your actual target audience to tell your story, whether it's through an advert or simply by the use of a testimony. Authentic storytelling is the new trend. We no longer only see perfectly planned out and scripted influences on our For You page. We see ordinary people like me and you from all walks of life showcasing and reviewing products and the difference that it makes in their lives. The power of this kind of marketing is that we can see ourselves in these people. It makes us stop and consume the content because it's relatable, it's simple, it's real, and it's honest. When it comes to influencer marketing, do your research and carefully select the person who will represent your brand, as it could become a reputational risk by brand association. Experiential marketing, strategies, and insights collecting. Experiential marketing is simply you taking your brand to the people. If your business is physical, consider hosting events or pop-ups where customers can experience what you have to offer firsthand without committing financially. The aim is to meet your perfect customer. You want people to buy your product because they genuinely love it. The worst thing that can happen is someone realizing that they do not want or need your product, and that's okay. Incorporating a small budget to allow for taste tests, pilots, and free mini digital subscriptions can get you more customers in a short period of time. Try to steer away from a buy now and commit today mentality. If your product is good, and it's really good, an investment today could benefit you in the long term. What you want to get from your potential customers at this type of engagements is data. Customer insights and data is gold if you're looking to gain more understanding on what you're doing right, what challenges the community has, how to make your product better, and perhaps also find your perfect customer. Customers are more keen to sharing insights or data if you just take the time to speak to them. Insights can help you improve your customer experience and lead to more sales in the long term. Blending supplier relationships with corporates and various organizations is a crucial part of growing your business. Understand their needs. Corporates, just like any customers, want solutions for their problems. Tailor your pitch to show them that you understand their challenges and that your expertise can help them solve it. Be transparent and detailed. Corporates like to see that you are professional. Present a clear plan, your capabilities, and the results you have achieved with other businesses. Share case studies and testimonials to demonstrate the value you have given to other organizations. Always have the correct logo of the organization you are talking to in your presentations. Finally, remember this. Attention is the new currency. To win, you need to engage authentically, communicate clearly, and create real connections with your audience. Invest in your brand, give your audience something to love, because the love and that connection is what keeps them coming back. Thank you for joining us for this episode. Catch us next time for more expert advice to help you elevate your business. Come, journey with us. I must do it again.